Hey everybody, welcome to Soma.
Hola a todos, bienvenidos a Soma.
My name is Russ and this is Daniel. We're the pastors here.
Su nombre es Rod, yo soy Daniel y somos los pastores aquí.
Today we have something a little different.
Hoy día vamos a tener algo un poquito diferente.
We've been in a series where we've been talking about commitment.
Hemos estado hablando en una serie donde hablamos acerca del compromiso.
Well, today we've been talking to a married couple in our church.
El día de hoy vamos a hablar con una pareja de nuestra iglesia.
As you'll see, they have been married almost 50 years.
Y ustedes van a ver que están casados más o menos 50 años.
And we had a conversation about them, about their faith and their marriage.
Y hemos tenido una conversación con ellos acerca de su fe y su matrimonio.
No matter where you may be joining us, we're so glad you decided to spend time with us today.
Sí, importante que tú nos acompañes. Estamos muy emocionados que des un tiempo para nosotros.
Thanks so much and have a great day.
Gracias y que tengas un excelente día.
I'm Diane Harris, but I'm also Nana, probably the name I'm most known for.
I'm Glenn Ray Harris. I'm better known as Bappa. Come August the 28th, we will be married 50 years.
We met for the first time when I was in the 7th grade. Bappa, Glenn Ray, moved to Morton. He was in the 9th grade. And there was just something about this guy that it spoke to me, and I knew that there was something about him that was like nobody I'd ever met. But what did I know? I was in the 7th grade. So that's when we first met, and I knew then that one day I would marry him. And I went home and told my grandmother, she was my best friend, I met the guy I'm going to marry today. And of course her response was, there's no way, you don't even date. How could you possibly know that? But I did, so obviously I knew.
I saw Diane walking across campus, and it was her long legs that caught my attention to her. Of course, she's finally known by a lot of people as a tall person, but she's not really tall. But in full disclosure, I broke up with her, realized I had made the biggest mistake of my life. I called her mother from college and said, tell Diane I want to meet with her this weekend. And 50 years later, we're still together. Our house is a circus a lot of times. And she said, if you'd have known I was going to be the way I am now, would
you have to run to the hills,
Yeah.
run for the hills.
But I don't really have any words of wisdom. I just know that basically we're totally opposite. I'm OCD. She could care less. The things that she used to do around the house, I now do. And she does her thing, but it just, seems to work for us. Like I said, there's never a dull moment because I don't know what one day from the next is going to bring. But I just know that, we used to do the marriage counseling.
Marriage matters.
Marriage matters for the church. And one of the first things, after the introduction, the first thing I'd tell the couple, marriage is like a job. And I'd get looked at like I'm crazy. And I said, you get hired to do a particular job. And if you do that job every day, the same way every day, you're going to stay in that particular job at the same rate of pay. If you do more than's required, then you're going to get raises and promotions. If you do less than's required, you're going to get fired, terminated, or divorced. So if I had a word of wisdom, marriage is like a job. You get out of a job what you put into it, the salaries, the rewards, the promotions, or whatever. Same thing with a marriage.
I think, though, a word of advice for me is like Chris said, he was told, make it fun. We laugh about stuff all the time that probably if anybody was on the outside listening, they would think we had lost our minds. But and I'll have Alexa on when I'm cooking, and a certain song can come on, and I don't even have to go to the den. Glen Ray knows this is a dancing song. We dance in our kitchen, and it's those things that you don't even have to say, but you just know what the other one's thinking, and it's fun. You only have right this very second, and so you better make the best of it.
And we're seeing more and more of that as we get older, and we don't consider ourselves old, but we are on the other side of the hill. I mean, we might as well face it. But
let me tell you, though, think about this, and I do believe this. There are a lot of people 67, 69, and they're young. There are a lot of people 37 and 39, and they're old, and it's attitude that makes the big difference. And so, you've got a choice, and that's ours.
Who breaks the power of sin and darkness? Whose love is mighty and so much stronger? The King of glory, the King above all kings. Who shakes the whole earth with holy thunder? Who leaves us breathless in awe and wonder? The King of glory, the King above all kings. Yeah. This is a